let's go home. It's hot out here, and if we run into some Capulets, they'll want to fight us. They hate messing with everyone's heads. You're like the kind of guy who goes to a bar, says that the bartender is worthless, and after you get a bit tipsy, you threaten him with your sword. Am I really like that? You're as angry as any man in Italy when you're in a bad mood, and you get provoked really easily. And what do I get provoked to? You would fight with someone for having more or less of a beard than you, and you would fight with a man for cracking nuts just because you have hazel eyes. Your head's as full of corals as an egg is full of meat, but your head's all scrambled and muddled. You fought with a guy for waking up your dog by coughing, and with a tailor for wearing his new doublet before Easter. Also, there was that guy who tied his shoes with an old ribbon. You have no right to tutor me about quarreling. And if I fought as much as you, any man should buy the outright possession of my life for an hour and a quarter. What a weak joke that was. Here come the Capulets. I don't care.
Follow me, I'll talk to them. Hello, gentlemen, good evening. May I have a word with one of you?
How about you make it a word and a fight?
I'd gladly take that offer up if you gave me the opportunity.
Couldn't you take that opportunity without me offering it to you?
Mercutio, you consort with Romeo?
Consort? What are we? Minstrels? Are you calling us hired musicians? Oh, here's my fiddlestick. I'll play something to make you dance. Zounds, consort. We're in a public place. Either stay calm or go do this somewhere private. Or let's go our separate ways. Everyone is watching us. Man's eyes were made for looking, so let them watch. I will not budge for any man's pleasure.
Well, there's my man.
I'll be hanged if he serves your family. If you go to the dueling field, he'll be your follower. That's the only sense in which you can call him your man.
Romeo, how much I love you can only be expressed in one way. You are a villain. Tybalt, the reason I love you excuses the need not to be angry. When you call me that, I am not a villain. So farewell, I see you noticed me not. That doesn't excuse the insulting things you have done for me. Therefore turn and draw your sword. I protest, I never insulted you, but I love you more than you could imagine. Soon you will find out the reason for it. And so, good Capulet, whose name I regard as my own, be satisfied.
Oh, that was a dishonorable submission. Alla Stoccata carries it away. Romeo, has Tybalt's violent nature and well-known skill made you cowardly? Tybalt, you rat-catcher, will you walk?
What do you want from me?
Good king of cats, I just want one of your 9 lives, and depending on how well you fight, I'll beat the other 8 out of you. Will you pluck your sword out of its scabbard? Make haste, before mine is all over your head. I am for you.
Gentle Mercutio, put your sword away.
Come, sir, you're passetto. Die! Not so tough now, are you?
Annorio, separate them. Gentlemen, for shame, stop this outrage. Tybalt, Mercutio, the prince has strictly forbid playing in the streets of Verona. Hold your weapons. Redden, boys.
I am hurt. A plague over both your houses. I'm done for. Is he gone without any wounds? What? Are you hurt? Yes, yes, a scratch. 'Tis enough to finish me. Where's my page? Servant, go fetch a doctor.
Courage, man. It can't hurt much.
No, it's not as deep as a well or as wide as a church door, but it's enough, it'll do. Ask for me tomorrow and you'll find me a grave man. I'm finished for this world. A plague over both your houses. Why the devil did you come between us, Romeo? I was hurt under your arm.
I thought it would be for the best.
Help me into some houses then, Volio, or I shall faint. A plague over both your houses. They have made worms' meat out of me. I've received my death blow, and soundly too. Your houses!
This, gentlemen, the prince's near ally, my very friend, got a mortal wound in my behalf. My reputation is stained with Tybalt's slander. Tybalt, that an hour ago had been my kinsman. Oh, sweet Juliet, your beauty has made me a girly man. You have melted my courage.
Oh, Romeo, Romeo, brave Mercutio is dead. That gallant spirit has risen to heaven, the one which too untimely left the earth.
This is but the first of many more evil days to come. Today only begins the woe that others must end.
Here comes the furious Tybalt back again.
He's alive, in triumph, and Mercutio is slain. My gentleness goes away to heaven with him, and a fire-eyed fury is my conduct now. Now, Tybalt, take the villain that you called me back, for Mercutio's sword is only a little ways above our heads, staying so that you can keep him company. Either you, or I, or both must go with him now. You wretched boy, you let him here, shall be with him from now on. This guy determined that. Die, you cad!
No! I'm a much greater duelist than you.
You shall die, fiend.
Not a chance.
I will slice your throat.
I hope not.
The end is now. Tybalt is slain.
Romeo, the citizens are aroused. Be gone. Away. Don't stand there dumbfounded. The prince will condemn you if you're taken. Be gone. Away.
Oh, I am tricked by fortune.
Why are you staying here? Which way around the one that killed Mercutio? Tybalt, the murderer. Where did he run? There lies Tybalt. Up, sir. Come with me. In the prince's name, obey. Where are those who started this conflict? Oh, noble prince, I can reveal all of the unlucky events of this brawl. There lies the man, slain by young Romeo, that slew your kinship, brave Mercutio.
Tybalt, my cousin! Oh, my brother's child! Oh, prince! The blood is spilt of my dear kinsman! Prince, for our blood, shed blood of Montague! Oh, cousin, cousin!
Benvolio, who began this bloody fray? Tybalt here, whom Romeo has had slew. Romeo spoke fairly to him, and bid him to think how trivial the quarrel was. All of this was said gently and calmly, but Romeo could not make peace with Tybalt's uncontrolled temper. Tybalt jabbed with piercing steel at Mercutio's heart, who, just as angry, turned every sword point away. Romeo cried aloud, "Hold, friends! Friends, part!" and his arm beat down their deadly points. He rushed between them, and Tybalt stabbed Mercutio under his arm. Then Tybalt fled, only to return to Romeo later, and Romeo had his revenge. They fought like lightning, but before I could separate them, Tybalt was slain, dead on the ground. As he fell, Romeo turned and ran away. This is the truth, or let me die.
He is a kinsman to the Montague. He lies on a friendship for Romeo. Some 20 of them fought here, and all of those 20 could kill only one man. I beg for the justice you must give, Prince. Romeo killed Tybalt, and he must not live.
Romeo slew him. He slew Mercutio. Who owes the price of this bloodshed?
Not Romeo, Prince. He was Romeo's friend. The law should have ended Tybalt's life, were he not killed by Romeo.
And for that offense, immediately I exile him hence. My relative lies bleeding from your brawl, so I'll punish you with such a strong fine that you shall pay for the loss of mine. I won't listen to pleading or excuses, nor tears, nor prayers. Let Romeo know he is banished, or else, when he is found, he will be killed.